Morning class, my name is Harry Ejile Thompson, and with me are my co-presenters Abubakar Hanifat and Munirat Yusuf. Today we're presenting on the topic building materials with the subtopic common building materials and the uses of these building materials. Our learning outcomes is by the end of this lesson, students should be able to define building materials, mention common building materials, and state the uses of these building materials. Now, as an introduction, what are building materials? Building materials is any material used for construction purpose, such as materials for house building. Wood, cement, aggregate, metals, bricks, steel, timber, concrete, clay are the most common type of building materials used in construction. And the choice of these building materials are based on their cost effectiveness and geographical locations for building projects. Many natural substances such as clay and wood and rocks, even twigs and leaves have been used for construction of buildings. Apart from these natural occurring materials, some are more and others are less synthetic. The manufacturing of building materials is an established industry in many countries, and the use of these materials is typically segmented into specific specialty trades such as carpentry, insulation, plumbing, and roofing work. They provide the makeup of habitat and the structures, including homes. Now let's look at common building materials we have. We have the sand and stone, we have the bricks and concrete, we have the wood and cement, we have the metals and steels, we have the rocks and glass, we have plastic and ceramics, we have timbers and mud clay. At this point, my colleague will continue from the uses of building materials. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. I'm Abubakar Hanifa, and I'll be taking from where my colleague ended, which is common building materials and their explanations. The first one here we have the sand, which is a granular material composed of finely divided mineral particles. It's used in various building structures, including making plastering, roofing, and paint. It's even used to defend building from flooding when it is in sandbags. Second one is stone. The stones are formed from the nucleation of stone constituent crystals. It is sorted out into various sizes for use in concrete coals with bitumen to make asphalt, or used dry to as bulk fill in construction. And then we have the bricks and blocks. A brick is a block made of kiln fired materials. Clay bricks are formed in molding. Then the concrete is a building material made from aggregate and a binder such as cement. The most common type of concrete is the Portland cement concrete, which consists of mineral aggregates. And we have the wood. We are all familiar with wood and their uses. Wood in modern houses nowadays, one cuts into timbers. Border plank used on floor, ceiling, and cabinets. Cement has formed a new use in 3D construction, where in the previous years they've only been used in binding for woods or fibers. Cement composites are made of hydrated cement paste. And then we have the metal. Metal are used of the essential material in making modern buildings like skyscrapers. It's also used as wall covering. Its various types are employed in the construction, although it is weakened by erosion. We have the steel, which is one of the important building materials, which may act due to different load combination. It makes structure very strong and it's very economical. We have rocks. Rocks are formed from volcanic eruption from the massive core of the earth. Rocks are formed and its use can be tracked down to Egyptian ancient time, whereby rocks are used to make different styles of houses. Glass are different types. It have varieties uses ranging from making window panes to laboratory tubes and apparatus. Plastics are organic material which is prepared from resin. It can be defined as a natural or synthetic organic material. Plastic are used in building, in flooding, as sheet or tiles, petrofitting and jacketing for doors because of their waterproof qualities, as electrical conduits and insulators. Then the ceramics are also common building materials in this era, which we are very familiar with, especially in the form of tiles, floor, furniture, countertops, and walls and ceilings, etc. Then the timbers are used in construction of buildings such as framed building, fencing, and floorboards in furniture or made into pellets. Mud and clay, they are used as natural construction materials to create different styles of building, and it's aid flexibility in your design.
I'm Munirat Yusuf, and in conclusion, the manufacturing of building materials is an established industry in many countries, and the use of these materials is typically segmented into specific specialty trades such as carpentry, insulation, plumbing, and roofing work. They provide the makeup of habitats and structures, including homes. Thank you for listening.